And hello! So, last episode we got to see what was going on with Joshua and how he's doing. Seems like he's parting ways with the Sky Bandits while also trying to infiltrate, I think, Ouroboros. After that, we switched back to Estelle's group, and they've earned themselves a nice little vacation at the Kingfisher. But obviously before that, we decided to do whatever missions we had left, little side quests or whatever. We still have one left over, which is just the memories of distant days. We went to the Kirsch bar, spoke with what's her face, Corna, and we were given a photo. She's looking for a distant relative of hers. And she found out that apparently, well, is it distant relative? I don't know if I'd say distant relative. She's looking for a relative of hers, who she thought was supposedly dead. But it turns out that she's actually alive, and she's here in Bos. So we're gonna go looking for her. We did get the picture. We got to see the picture, I think. Right? Did we? Actually, do we still have the picture? I mean, I know we have it, but like... Here. Yeah. We got this picture. Actually... Now that I'm looking at it... Okay. I do remember the quest. But now that I'm looking at it... I see it now. I see it. Makes sense. So... I think I see why, I see why Estelle kind of I think was kind of shocked. I didn't put that together last episode. I kind of forgot what it was that made Estelle like freeze up a bit or whatever. But I see it now. So we're gonna go into the mayor's residence. And then we go and talk to... Wait. Nope, not here. Nope, not here. There we go. Hello, everyone. You have my most sincere thanks for helping Miss Maybell.
Yeah. I kind of feel like you're the one who suffered the most in all this. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. Please, do not worry on my account. More importantly, I believe you are heading to the Kingfisher Inn on Miss Maybell's invitation. You have been working very hard between the dragon case and other things. Please, enjoy this chance to relax. Miss Maybell worries after you greatly.
Aw, thanks. Well, we'll enjoy ourselves. Trust me.
There we go. That picture!
Yeah, you see...
I see.
You have any idea who's in this photo?
No, I'm afraid not.
You sure? You looked just a bit surprised when you saw it.
Yes, I was struck by how much that girl resembles an acquaintance. I was a little unsure if it was her. I'm sorry, but I must get back to work. Pardon me. I think it's obvious now, right? We all know that the girl in the picture is actually Lila. I think I just need to... Yeah. This is... Estelle, where in the world did you get this picture?
Well...
Is that so? Why has this come up now of all times?
Why do I get the feeling you have some idea of what's up?
I may at that. Out of curiosity, have you shown that photograph to Lila yet?
Yeah, actually we showed it to her a bit ago.
Did you now? Did she say anything?
Yeah, she really freaked out for a moment when she saw it. She said... she didn't say much of anything, though. It was so obvious she was hiding something, it almost hurt.
I see.
Blast it, Lila, why? I suppose it falls to me to explain. I think I'm a little lost. You know the girl in the picture? Of course I do. I've known that girl in the picture for ages, and she's very important to me. Because that girl in the picture is Lila. Say what? Oh my. Really? You're serious? Completely and absolutely. Lila came to our home on a certain day 10 years ago. The day the army of Irabonia began its assault on the city of Bos. No way! When father returned after assisting in the evacuation of much of the citizenry, he had a girl with him. Father would only say that she had been entrusted to him by strangers. That girl was Lila. Now that I look, she was even wearing the same clothes then, though they were bloody and torn.
Yeah, that matches Corna's story. It even fills in some of the gaps and questions. Looks like we have our girl.
One thing though, the names. We're looking for a girl named Rainy, not Lila. Rainy? So that was Lila's old name. Yeah. That's what Corna told us at least. Hang on. You didn't know Lila's real name, Mayor Maybell? No, she never told us.
What a tick. Oh, wait a tick. She didn't tell you her name? She was 10 years old. Can't imagine she didn't know her own name.
I wish she could have given us her name, or anything in those days. When Lila came to live with us, she could barely say anything at all. How can I even describe it? It was as if she was in a state where she'd forgotten how to speak entirely. How would that even...
I've heard of this happening to soldiers and folks in war. You get into a bad enough fight, you see enough horrible stuff, and that goddamn war messed up everyone's lives.
Yes, her soul was far more hurt than her body when she came to live with us. We all tried our best, but Lila always kept a little distance between herself and everyone. So, we never learned her true name. So, how'd she get the name Lila then? Her father gave it to her. It was inconvenient to say the least, for her to remain nameless.
I see. I think we get it. Only thing to do now is just ask her.
Yes, there's only one thing to do. Let me get Sarah to bring her here. I brought her, milady. Thank you, Sarah. Would you leave us for a bit? Of course. Pardon me. Lila, come here. What would you ask of me, Miss Maybell? Our brace of friends showed me this photograph. Look at this photograph! That's certainly a familiar face, isn't it? Lila, this is you, isn't it? I think I can guess why you're remaining quiet. You're concerned about Father, aren't you? I know you feel as though you owe Father a great debt. But Lila, I don't want that to be a burden on your life. And I know he wouldn't either. A burden? Yes! It's why you haven't said anything about all this, about this all this time, isn't it? You feel obligated to remain here out of debt to what Father did. That is, well... Father said it often, didn't he? Those trapped by the shackles of the past can never blaze a new trail. Lila, you've done more for our family than could ever have been expected or asked of you. You don't need to keep shackling yourself to the past. Go, meet this corner woman. Meet her and reclaim your life. Miss Maybell, I understand what you're trying to say. Unfortunately, however, the Rainy you were searching for is no longer with us. Huh? What do you mean? Rainy was killed in the 100 Days' War alongside her parents. She rests peacefully somewhere in this land. That is what I've told myself all these years. Because if I didn't, it would be too sad. Too lonely to bear. Oh, Lila! Lila. I can't believe this. I've been such an idiot. You've been bearing all this within you all this time. I should have... Lila? I don't think you need to lie to yourself anymore. Don't you? I'm sorry. Mayor Maybell? Sarah? Maynard? The people of the market? There've been a lot of others around town, too. Everyone thinks of you as part of their family, Lila. There's no way you're alone anymore. Estelle! Yeah, Estelle is right. I think so as well.
Damn straight.
Lila, are you listening? Do you see what they mean? You're one of the most... No, with Father gone, you're the most precious, important person in my life. So saying you're alone like that... Please don't say something so terribly sad. You've never been alone, Lila. Ever. Miss Maybell. And Lila, lying to yourself to forget something painful. It's exactly what Father hated to see. Someone trapped by their past. Father entrusted us both with such a valuable lesson. Please, don't let it go to waste. Lila, go meet Connor. Please. Or does what Father taught us mean so little to you? Very well. I'll accept defeat. Miss Maybell, you're terrible. How is anyone meant to say no to an argument like that? That, my dear Lila, is the secret to driving a hard bargain.
Always good to see a happy ending to stuff like this.
Phew! Good to see that's all settled. Yes, I'm glad. Come on then, let's go meet her. Pardon? Come meet? You're coming, Mayor Maybell?
Hey, it's cool. She's basically gonna be representing her old man. I can get behind that.
Yes, precisely. Come on, Lila, let's be off. Alright, I'll accompany you then. Oh, no you don't. I'm the one accompanying you this time. Come on, get in front of me. Left, right, let's go. But... It's okay, Lila. After all, you're the star this time. Precisely, see? Listen to the smart bracer lady. Come on, hurry now. I'll be right behind you. Maybell. I see. To think things got so complicated. Rainy, I'm so sorry we didn't come looking for you. I wish we could have found you sooner. No, Auntie, don't apologize. It wasn't anyone's fault except maybe that of the times. And over the last 10 years, I can honestly say I've been very happy. Miss Maybell, thank you so very much. I owe you and your father a debt that can never be repaid. No, not at all. If anything, I should be grateful to you and your sister and her husband. Lila has been such an important part of my life. I should say Rainy. I'm sorry. No, please, call her as you have. That is the name she has here after all. I'm just glad to know she's been safe and happy, no matter her name. Miss Maybell, I beg you, please continue to take care of her. Well, I would certainly love for her to remain with us, but do you not intend to take her home with you? Oh, I planned to at first, of course, but seeing her now, I couldn't be so cruel. To continue living here with the people she loves and all her friends? No one who loves her could take that away from her. Auntie Corna. Now, Dumpling, don't make that face. Of course, I do hope you'll visit your uncle and me every once in a while. I know the distance will make it difficult, but we would both love it. Why would distance be an issue? I didn't mention, but our home is quite far away. You know where the Le Mans State is, I take it? The Le Mans State? Of course I've heard of it. That's where the guild has its training ground and headquarters.
Yeah, I think most bracers know about it.
I see. So Lila's not from Liberl. That does sort of explain the kind of unique feeling she always gives off.
Even by airship, it is quite a trip. I do hope you'll come and visit someday. But even then, I will still keep in touch. I will too. And I promise, I'll find time to visit. I'll be counting the days until then. Now, Rainy, let me get another good look at you. You really are the image of your mother. I look like Mother? That you do. Not just in appearance, but even the way you move, your speech. You really are so like your mother when she was your age. I'm sure she has been watching over you. Your wonderful new friends and family. It's what she would have wanted. Live happily, my Rainy. For your mother's sake as well. I will, Auntie. I promise I will. Man, we just starting off the episode with the waterworks and everything.
Say, Lila.
Yes, Miss Maybell.
About what we were discussing earlier. When were you planning on doing it?
My trip back to Le Mans, you mean? I haven't quite decided yet.
Alright. Just be sure and let me know when you're going well in advance, okay?
Ow. I just hit my elbow on the desk. You didn't need to know that, but I did.
I'll need to adjust my schedule.
What do you mean, Miss Maybell?
Well, I am going with you after all. I really want to see your what your home was like. Besides
what?
I was thinking it'd be really nice to hear some stories from your childhood. I know you've heard all sorts of stories about me from before you came to live here. And I need to find some kind of embarrassing kink in that armor of yours, or I won't be able to do anything with you.
So you're after my naughtiest secrets. Ahem. Well, I'm afraid I shall have to disappoint you, Miss Maybell. My early childhood was one of exquisite conduct. Unlike certain infamous tomboys who would be scandalized should their past be made public, I have nothing to fear.
Oh, really? I wouldn't underestimate my ability to sniff out the truth if I were you.
Well, let's see what you can manage. I'll let you know as soon as I've made a decision.
Please do, Lila. Anyway, what's on the agenda for today?
You have your regularly scheduled meetings inside the manor from morning until tea time. Afterwards, you will attend the review board for applicants to the market.
Wait, the review board? That's today? Oh, Adios, just strike me dead. I have to read those applicant evaluations right away. Lila, hurry, we got to move it.
Oh, goodness. Something tells me I won't be going to Le Mans for a while. Aww. Lila. So adorable. Alright, not this one. Was it him? Nope, he's not the one that sells it. Nope. One of these shops I know sells, like the news or whatever. Not that. Shop. Which one is it? Wait, actually, did I get these? Yes, I did. Okay. Ah, here we go. Issue number 8. Okay, so I have Liberl issue number 8. Actually, I think I'm doing better this time around. So we have Liberl News 1 all the way to 8. And then we have Gambler Jack 1 to 9. So, This time around, I think I'm doing better with the liberal news than I did in the first game. Okay, so head back to the Bracer Guild, hand in our reports. And there we go. We have everything up to this point now. All right, so now we can head to the Kingfisher. Well, we could head to the Kingfisher. Let's see. Hold up. What's my? Nope. Where's the? Okay. I am still short on the time quartz. Who has what? I have attack 4 on Estelle, and impede 2, action 3, attack 3, attack 3, hit 3. Okay. Wait. EP cut 2. Oh, I thought I know I gave Chloe EP cut 4. I thought I had EP cut 3 beforehand, but I guess not. Let's see what's available. Quartz. Right, action 4 and 3 are both available, but I don't have enough for that. I can get another attack 4. So we can get that. I could get hit 4, but actually no, I mean I can just get hit 4. It's not like I need Mirage Quartz for anything other than EP cut. I don't have strike. Oh, I do have strike on. I have strike on Agate. Okay. Okay, so let's give Agate. Oh, I gotta upgrade his slots. Dang it! Slots. Agate. Upgrade that one. And then switch this for attack 4. Cyclone Napalm. It's funny how he's getting spells, but like he's never gonna use them. Like he has Cyclone Napalm available. And that's pretty strong now, but like not for him. That's funny. It's even funny when you consider the fact that Estelle has attack 4 but doesn't have Cyclone Napalm. She has Napalm Breath though. Impede 2, action 3. I mean, there's really nothing to really upgrade on her except for action. And then for him, again, action. For her, getting hit 4 would work nicely, I think. Dex is 37. 6. Yeah, so you know what? I'll get hit 4 for Tita. Oh, I gotta upgrade her the slot for her ornament. Oh, I don't have enough. All right, well, that sucks. You know what? In that case, just move these two. So put action 2 here, and then hit 4 there. There we go. And that gives her 42 dex. Yeah! Alright. So now we need to head to Kingfisher Inn, which I think was... yeah, straight down. Oh, dang it. I'm just running into all the monsters. What the heck, man? Brr. It's the Kingfisher Inn. Oh, Kevin's here. Man, here's the rest of them.
Huh? Kevin, what are you doing here?
Oh, it's a long, harrowing story.
We happened to run into him on the road, so we invited him to join us.
On the road? Why were you traveling again, Kevin?
To be honest, my goal was to investigate the Ambrel Tower. After we said our goodbyes in Roulette, I've been running around looking into all the towers.
All the towers?
That makes it sound like you visited the others already. Yep, and I've been busy with that pretty much. That's why I was kinda AWOL during the whole dragon business. Sorry I couldn't give a hand with that. I figured you guys might come out here for a break after that, so...
That makes sense. Well then, should we have a sit down right now?
How's about we do it over dinner? That'll help the, information flow freely, you know?
Oh yeah! So, you're really staying here, Kevin?
Well, from what I hear, this is a pretty famous inn, right? Like your friend said. And I figured I'd join in the festivities, if you don't mind.
That's, kinda out of the blue. You have helped us out a lot, though. What do you think, guys?
I ain't got a problem with it.
It is a nice way to settle our debt to the good father.
Yeah, I wanted to stay too.
I see no reason to object.
I wonder if it's fate bringing us together.
Well, if he's here, let's have some fun.
Thank ya. Ain't much in the way of thanks, but if you still got stuff that needs doing, I'd be happy to tag along. Abuse me as much as you need. It is party time!
Well, thanks for the offer, but I think we're about ready to drop off our things and relax.
Ah, really? Darn it all! And here I was thinking I'd give up my body to Estelle's cause.
If you want to sacrifice your body, trust me, there are ways to arrange that.
Alright, let's get checked in and everything. Thank you very much for choosing to stay at the Kingfisher Inn. Allow me to show you to your rooms.
Yes, please do.
This is the room we have set aside for the ladies.
Wow!
This is lovely. It feels peaceful, too.
This is the room we used the last time we stayed here, right? We ended up having to sneak into the bandit base and didn't really get to enjoy it much.
Yes. I hope you can spend a bit more time in it this time.
I did at least get to spend one night in a comfortable bed at that time.
The way I remember it, Shara drank you under the table and laid you out like a sack of garbage.
This time I'll be able to drink to my heart's content.
This is the room we had set aside for the gentlemen, but I'm sorry, there must be some confusion about your party size. You may use the room next door for the men as well. Ah, right. I kinda jumped on this train at the last second. You guys pick rooms and I'll roll with it.
How about it? I have no preference.
I don't care much either way.
Well then, I shall share a room with Agate.
Wait a second. What's with the sudden desire to bunk with me?
Is it not obvious, Agate? A raven with clipped wings, mended by a tender-hearted young girl. I would be a failure of a bard if I did not hear every detail of that encounter. And also...
Huh?
What?
Agate, try not to murder him, okay? Although, I'm sort of curious as to how that went down myself. But, we just talked is all?
That doesn't make us any less interested in hearing about it. Maybe more so, in fact. Perhaps we should hear the whole story before calling it a night,
Come now, you two. Don't tease Tita so much. I feel bad for her.
Regardless, I would ask Zin and Kevin to share the other room. I have no problem with that.
Hey, I'm not one to stand in the way of a good time, so sure.
Allow me to show you to your room.
Now hang on! We are not done with this conversation! Hey! And also, that is the start of the teasing on Agate and Tita, which continues throughout the whole series. It gets to be a bit much. The teasing part sucks, and I kind of hate it because once you know their both of their ages, the teasing on Agate is kind of creepy. Like, I can understand Tita being teased by her friends, and by friends I don't just mean Estelle. I mean, when she makes other friends her age, I can understand them teasing her, right? Because it's haha, you have a crush on an adult, someone who's way older than you, and it'll never happen, haha. I understand that type of teasing, and I mean, it happens a lot to everybody when they're happens, not everybody, but it happens to a lot of people when they're young, and because there's a lot of people that have there's a lot of younger people who have crushes on much older people, right? But that's just it. It's just a crush. There's nothing more to it, right? The teasing on Agate and Tita after so much, it gets kind of annoying throughout the series because it's just so often, right? So I hate the teasing after a while it gets annoying. I hate it. But I do like their relationship, right? I like Tita and Agate. I like both the characters, and I like the fact that Agate acts like an older brother to her, you know? And I like how protective he is as an older brother, right? It really shows that whole family type of relationship there. It's just all the other shit that comes along with that just gets annoying. Yeah, sounds like things got kind of crazy. So, there really was an ancient dragon nesting in Liberl. And it warned about the Oreo before flying off, huh?
Yeah, it makes my head spin just thinking about everything that happened. What I really don't get is why Ragnar couldn't tell us anything about the Oreo either.
Actually, there is a line in the Testament that this reminds me of. And the goddess, having bequeathed her treasure, sent forth the holy beast to observe the path the children of men would take. A holy beast? That certainly does seem like Ragnar.
The more pertinent point, I feel, is the command to observe. They may simply watch over us, and were commanded to not interfere.
Lot of help that is. Well, one way or another, I sure think this makes it look like the Oreo exists. Think we can even start to piece things together thanks to what I found in my poking around.
Right, you were investigating the towers. Did you find anything out?
A little bit, yeah. I think you guys are familiar with those weird machines at the top of each tower, right? Did you know they're currently glowing?
Yeah, I remember seeing that one was all lit up. I don't quite get what that has to do with the Oreo, though.
Well, Captain Schwartz mentioned something to me. Something weird happened in that room where you fought Alan Richard just before that mechanical monster showed up, right?
Oh yeah! If I remember right, after the gospel were used, all the lights in the ruins went out. And then there was this voice out of nowhere giving a warning, and the pillars all sunk into the floor.
Right. The warning was about the first barrier being no longer operative, and the device towers being enabled, as I recall.
Yeah, that's what I heard. So on a hunch, I double-checked the timing with some witnesses. Those 4 towers started lighting up and stuff at the same time the gospel was used.
You're kidding! So the device towers the warning mentioned are...
The 4 towers of Liberl, and the machines at their peaks.
And I don't got any other explanation, at least.
So to sum up then, the ruins beneath Gransel Castle are what produces this first barrier. However, when Colonel Richard used the gospel, this barrier was eliminated.
And in its place, the device towers were activated. Presumably to produce a second barrier of some sort.
A second barrier? But why would you...
If you're gonna protect something, you always want to make sure you have a backup. Doesn't answer the question of what kind of barrier it is, or what the hell it is a barrier for, though. About that, I'm starting to think it's something to hide the location of the Oreo.
That's right. The Oreo wasn't in the castle ruins. But it's still supposed to be somewhere in Liberl, right?
Exactly. And if we assume the Society's goal is to obtain the Oreo, then I think we can say their experiments are part of a plan to further that goal.
They need to do all that just to...
The experiments, the Gospels, and the Oreo. It seems they are more tightly interwoven than we first believed. And the one sitting at the loom would be this man called the Professor.
Yeah, it's all him. The same guy who put the gospel on Ragnar's head and made him attack Bos. And the one who... Estelle?
What's up, Estelle? You got awfully quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, about the professor. I think he's the one who made Joshua leave in the first place.
What?
Wait a moment! You mean he's the one who orchestrated the events that brought Joshua into your home, and then made him leave the way he did?
I think so. I bet he's the one who manipulated Colonel Richard and Kurt's memories.
You're kidding!
You do not have an explanation for Kurt's memories. It is true. Why do you think this is?
Well, you see...
That really happened!
Is this another thing you've been trying to shoulder all by yourself or something?
Not exactly. Sorry, I guess it's kinda late to bring it up now.
I don't think there can be any doubt at this point, though. It's safe to say that this person must be the one responsible for all our troubles.
He is clearly a man of twisted morals.
Yes, we'll need to be careful.
Huh? Sorry, Tita. I didn't mean to bring up all this serious junk when we came out here to relax. Oh, no, it's okay, Estelle. It's just, I was wondering why someone would do things like this. Make everyone so unhappy. Make Joshua suffer. I just don't get it. Aw, Tita. Don't worry about trying to understand a weirdo like that, okay? You just need to worry about being Tita. Right, Agate?
Why the hell do you keep dragging me into these conversations?
We needed that, I think.
Kevin?
No, nothing. So, how's about we call that enough information swapping for one day? It'd be a crime to let all this wonderful food go to waste.
Can't say no to that.
Yes, let us leave debate aside for now. Instead, let us navigate the forest of meat through the rivers of liquor. Merriment awaits. Merriment awaits. Rivers of liquor? Lenheim? That was an unfortunate metaphor. Oh, please, Shara, do not make me swim.
Ha!
He's like, please, not again. Please don't.
And so Estelle and her friends set about enjoying their holiday. She's just waking everybody up.
Get up! I'm up! You must be up too now!
Sitting aside the cares for a while, they slumbered peacefully and awoke as they wished come the dawn. Of course, Oliver's at the tip of the boat just playing his lute. In the morning, they borrowed a couple of boats and enjoyed an excursion on the lake. Oh shit, dude! Oh! Oh, look at that! Right in the face! Noon saw a pleasant lunch with no small bit of horseplay. And the evening was perfect for setting a fishing line and letting the hours disappear. Time passed quickly by the idyllic shores of the lake.
Ah, that was so much fun. It was!
It feels like we've been refreshed body and soul.
Yes, it's been a while since I had this much fun without drinking.
Shara, minors in the room, influences, etc. And were you slamming back some kind of fruit liquor like a fiend while we were fishing?
Oh, honey, please. Something that light doesn't even count. Right, Princess Tita?
I think I will invoke a royal prerogative to refrain from commenting. On a tangent from that, though, Estelle, you're really very good at fishing.
You think so? Yeah, you are! You pulled them up one after another!
It's been her hobby since she was little. Speaking of, Kevin made quite a showing for himself, too.
I noticed that. He really seems to like fishing. He definitely knows how to handle a rod and whatnot, that's for sure. If he got a bit better, he might even make a good rival for me.
For the love of... Not everything has to be a competition, Estelle.
Still, though, it's a lovely evening.
Ha! Estelle, what is it? Nothing. I think I need to go enjoy that lovely evening for a bit. I'll be back for dinner.
I understand. Don't be gone too late, or I'll eat your portion, too.
Yeah, I know. See you guys later. Estelle! Shara,
Don't worry, Tita. I'd like you to leave her alone for a little while, if that's okay.
This is about Joshua, isn't it?
A good guess. The evening was just as lovely back then, too.
I think... Yeah, he sells stuff. I'll take this, and this. Whoops. There we go. Perfect.
Ah, what a pretty sunset. It's just like that time. The sky, the sunset, the water, it's all just like before. Everyone's having fun, but it's not really the same at all, is it? I'm hopeless, aren't I? I made up my mind to chase after him at my own pace, but Mom and Joshua must be laughing at me. That's right. I did play it once during the dream. I wonder if I could do it again. Huh?
That was really pretty, Estelle.
Kevin?
I came by because I was curious who was belting out the melodies. Gotta admit, I didn't think it would be you. So I guess you do have hobbies other than sneakers and fishing, huh?
Harmonika's playing, kinda out of character for me, huh?
Nah, not hardly. It suits you. Gotta be honest, I think you're better at fishing, but...
You can just come out and tell me I'm bad. Even I don't think I'm really good at this.
You made a couple technical mistakes, sure. But what matters in music is the heart. And that little performance of yours carried your heart. Trust me.
Oh, thanks.
Mind if I get a little closer?
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Got a question I'd like to ask you. Estelle, what are you gonna say when you meet this boyfriend of yours?
Huh?
From what I gathered, he left under what we might call, circumstances. Heavy ones. Even if you finally catch up to him. Have you thought about what you're gonna say to him after all this?
I'd convinced myself I was going to drag him back, even if I had to pull him by the hair. But I don't think I can really do something that forceful, or crazy. To be completely honest, I don't know if what I have to say will even reach Joshua.
And even knowing all that, you're still set on finding him?
Yeah. I thought a lot about Joshua's situation and my own failings. No matter how hard I try, though, the words to deal with it all don't come to me when I just sit around. So, I'll just let the words come when I finally meet him.
What?
After all, my feelings aren't mine alone, right? There's something that grew between Joshua and I when we were together. So, I think I'll only really be able to find those words once I see him again. Once we meet, our hearts will do the talking. That's why I refuse to worry about that until we find him. I mean, sometimes I get a little sentimental, sure, but let's just call that lady's privilege.
Oh man, that didn't go according to the steps at all.
What?
Step 1, Estelle's all sentimental and down. Step 2, Estelle worries over a comment from me. Step 3, I follow up nicely. Step 4, Estelle starts feeling better and her opinion of me rises sharply because of it. See? Profit! That was the brilliant plan I was aiming for, but somehow you skipped steps 2 and 3, and thus 4, I think.
Sorry. You're still a good priest, Kevin. You do pay attention to people with worries like me.
Nah. Well, it's true that's part of a priest's job. I gotta admit, I was paying attention to you for reasons that's more personal, Estelle.
Huh? What are you?
Oh, hold that thought.
What? Now I'm... What is it?
Not sure. Looks like a boat's approaching. And I think someone's inside it.
What?
It's Kurt!
Kurt!
I patched him up as best I can, but his wounds are pretty serious. He'll have to stay bedbound for a while.
Poor Kurt.
Never thought I'd see the day where Kurt gets trashed like this. The hell happened?
Kurt and his team were really close to finding the Society's base from what Legrand told us. Which means Annalise, and Karna, and Grant should have been Oh no.
This is bad. I called Legrand on the inn's phone. He's contacting the other branches and the Royal Army now.
But, if things gone wrong, Annalise and the others will...
We know. Don't panic.
We need to get out there and do what we can. Problem is, where the hell did Kurt's boat float in from?
It is very curious. Valeria Lake has no islands or reefs, correct?
That's right. It's tremendously deep, so
it must have floated in from another shore. It could be very hard to divine precisely which shore, though.
Yeah, the lake is huge. I guess we could ask the army patrol ships to help too, but... Kurt!
This is... Estelle... Agate... Everyone... This is the Kingfisher Inn on the lake shore in Bose. You drifted here on the waves, you tough old goat. The Kingfisher. Yes, I see. I remember my teammates and I infiltrated the Society's base. And then I...
Kurt?
Don't tell me!
Damn it all! To have my memory stolen not once, but twice! Ugh!
I knew it!
The Society has intruded upon your mind once again.
Zin, please! Use your chi on me as you did last time. Otherwise everyone else will...
Last time was a desperate improvisation. It won't be able to restore memories locked away by hypnosis.
Besides, with your injuries, no, we cannot risk it. But, in that case, let me try something.
Huh?
And you are... Kevin Graham, Growl's Ritter of the Church. Think Annalise might have told you about me. Ah, yes.
Hang on a sec, Kevin. You can undo hypnosis?
Well, don't know what I can do about nasty stuff, but don't know what I can do about nasty stuff that's wormed its way into the subconscious, but I think I can manage a little something if it's just some kind of block on his short-term memory. Doesn't seem like it's been that long since he was hit, so...
Oh, neat!
Is this an example of thaumaturgy? The secret arts of the church?
Thaumaturgy? Thaumaturgy? You know, I always struggle pronouncing that word. You might call it that. This, might feel like your head's getting kicked by a mule, repeatedly. I'm guessing you don't care much, though. Not at all. Please, do what you can. Alright. In the name of she who dwells above, do I hold this consecrated septium.
Wow! So pretty!
Silver reflection of the conscious silver reflection of the conscious will. Black luminous of time's flow. By your opposing natures, I divest this mortal man of the ties which bind his mind.
Kurt, you okay?
Yes, I think so. So much is returning, as though a mist is clearing from my mind. Just let the fog clear and remain calm and relaxed. Whatever you do, do not try to look into the darkness that lies beyond. Yes, I understand. Huh. I see what you meant when you warned me this would be unpleasant. This is my ego, isn't it? You can tell. I'm surprised. I am proficient in meditation, remember? I'm fine. I think I remember enough now.
Really? Great.
An impressive technique. You really are more than just a skirt-chasing priest.
Well done, Kevin.
Come on, don't inflate my ego too much. I mean, a little, sure, but not too much. Anyhow, Kurt, what do you remember exactly? Yes, well, the Society has a base on the northwestern shore of the lake. They built some kind of research facility in secret.
A research facility?
When did they? How did they?
The northwestern parts of the lakeshore are sparsely populated at best. Even so, guard airships do patrol over the area.
The facility is cleverly hidden. They project a dummy image into the sky to prevent aerial scouting.
What?
Well, that is an impressive feat.
It's theoretically possible, but how would you...
And if you approach by land, a deep fog springs up around you as you draw near.
A fog?
Sounds just like Roland. We broke through the fog and entered the facility. But then, we were ambushed by a team of people calling themselves enforcers. They caught us completely off guard and crushed us almost immediately. I lost consciousness not long after reaching the boat. Damn my cowardice! Abandoning Grant and Karna and Ann Lace like that.
Kurt, don't worry about it, okay? We're gonna save Ann Lace and all the rest.
Estelle. Heh, don't worry, Kurt. You told us everything we need to know to kick some fools around.
Yes, on top of that, I suspect we'll have some help from the Royal Army. Leave the rest to us.
Thank you. Forgive me. I leave it in your hands.
Kurt!
Don't worry. He's just unconscious. Anyway, sounds like we don't have time to stand around.
Right. We need to get going before the army does.
Estelle, I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but...
Yeah, I know. This is going to be the most dangerous thing we've ever done, by a lot. But you know what? I was prepared to settle things with the Society one way or another. It'll just happen sooner than I thought.
Estelle? Well, I think that was the shortest vacation in history.
Nah, we got plenty of rest. Now it's time to gear up for the real fight.
There is a problem. A small army is going together. A small army of us going together would stand out too much. It would be best to send a smaller group, I think.
Yeah, good idea. Hey everyone, do you mind if I pick a team like I did back in the ruins?
As you did beneath Grancel. I think that's for the best. I'll be happy to come along.
Sure, I don't mind. And I won't hold any grudges if you don't pick me. Though I do want to bust some heads.
Of course. Though you will naturally ask me to come along.
If you need someone who can heal injuries, I'll be happy to come along.
I can help with machines and stuff, I think. Thanks, guys.
Nah, sorry to spoil the fun, but... Do you mind picking me first?
Huh?
From the sounds of it, Ann Lace and your friends are in the Society's claws. If they've been given the same treatment Kurt was, or worse, what'll you guys do exactly?
Oh,
I see. A good idea.
Yeah, good point. Looks like you're in no matter what, Mr. Priest. Thank you.
we should be thanking you, Kevin. Okay, let me pick the rest of the team.
Form party. Okay, so if I'm taking Kevin, that means I'm not taking Agate. I am taking Chloe and Tita. Let's change equipment though. Oh, it doesn't give me access to Agate's stuff. Okay. Then let's do... Okay, form party. Let's put Agate in for a second. Change equipment. I am gonna take the armor from him and the glove gear. Well, yeah, I'll just take all that stuff from him right now. I am gonna take his quartz from him, because I kind of want to use some of it. We'll see, but I'm gonna try to treat Kevin similar to Agate. Oh, we have an action 3 here. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so he only gets time. Okay. Okay, let's go with action 3 gives me 5. This one gives me... Okay, so yeah, we'll go with that. And then... We'll give him hit 3. Yeah, give him move 2. Strike. Oh, actually, no. Do that. Attack 4 there. I'll put move 2 over here. I can give him ingenuity as well. What was that? That was hit 3. I mean, I guess I can give him impede 2 as well. I mean, hold up. His arts attack isn't too bad. I mean, it's definitely not like Clo levels of wait, actually, hold up. If I was to if I do that. Yeah, okay. It's definitely not Clo levels of arts attack, but it is pretty good. I'd give him EP cut 2. And then I could give him Edel Coat. Although, actually, it doesn't really matter. He's getting more defense off of the Protect gear. Way more defense than, like, the other stuff I have here. I mean, Red Jacket would give him more dex, though. Actually... Ooh, Hawken Boots and Ebony Shoes are both good, in my opinion. He can become a little, like... He can become, like, a mix of both. Okay, so we'll give Agate back the Red Jacket and the Hawken Boots. Okay, whoops. And then... Where's the glove? There it is. Glove gear, and then I'll figure out what I need. Wait, actually, no, don't I have... I think I have it here somewhere. Where was it? The, I have it here somewhere. The Gladiator headband. I didn't give that to Tita, right? No. I had a second Gladiator headband. Where'd it go? I swear to God. Is it on Zin? It is! There it is! Okay. Oh, whoops. I did that in the wrong... There we go. Gladiator headband. Yeah! Honestly, Gladiator headband's really useful. For him at least. He gets... His S-Craft is Grail Spear, which is really useful. So, here, hold up. Wait, why did it not... Dang it. Oh, it doesn't let me look at tactics at the moment. Okay. Alright, well, whatever. I'll look at it later. I was gonna try to, read off what Grail Spear does. I think it gives, I'm pretty sure it gives you, like, it does, like, the Earth Guard for everybody. If I remember correctly. He's got some really good stuff. Yeah. It's just been a while since I actually geared him, and I don't really remember, how I geared him. Okay. Yeah, I think we're all set. Alright. Move out!
Sure is quiet. You think we'd be able to see the beach soon or something?
This should be the right direction, I think. We should reach land if we keep going on this course.
Besides, check out that moon! This is the sort of night you'd want to take a girlfriend out on a date, really.
And someone's as mellowed out as ever. But do you actually have a girlfriend, Kevin?
Ha! Despite what you might think, I have at least one candidate in each town on the continent. And...
Candidate. Meaning you don't actually have one.
Come on, at least let me finish bragging!
Though, Kevin, why are you out here on your own still? This is becoming kind of a big deal and you have no backup aside from us. Are the Grailsritter kind of understaffed?
Well, the situation's kinda complicated. I got dispatched out here on my own at first, yeah. If stuff really hits the rotating thingamajigger, though, some of my buddies might fly out here.
Oh, okay. Alright, so the Grailsritter job is retrieval of artifacts, right?
More accurately, investigation, management, and retrieval. And retrieval usually means recovering it from someone. The church has forbidden the average citizen from owning working artifacts, and most nations agree and let us work.
I'm curious. Why does the church want to take them away so badly?
Okay, so thing is, there's lots and lots of different types of artifacts, right? And nobody really knows how or why they work yet. Despite that, they do work, and depending on how you use them, they can have absolutely crazy abilities. What do you think tends to happen when you put infinite cosmic power in the hands of your average citizen?
What happens?
The biggest thing is actually obsession. They can't resist the seduction of power, and inevitably use the artifact for nothing good.
No way! Seriously? Always?
We've seen it happen time and time again throughout history, sadly enough. Estelle, you remember Mayor Dalmore well enough to know what I'm talking about, right?
It's true. Mayor Dalmore did seem terribly cruel when he showed his true face to us. He seemed like a man who had cast aside anything we would consider moral restraint.
Holding absolute power gives people a warped sort of confidence, and erases their ability to control themselves. It's the mission of the Grailsritter to stop that before it happens. Ain't always the prettiest job in the world, but...
Really?
Hey, even the Bracer Guild has stuff they can't talk about publicly, right? It's not any different than that.
Oh, well, you got me there. Hey! So this is the fog near the base, right?
Now we really got no choice but to plow on ahead.
Yeah. Stay alert, everyone. They might try to ambush us.
Also, thinking about it, I might end up switching glove gear for something else at some point. I don't know.
Hey!
Looks like we made it through.
Alright, we arrived. I don't see anyone around, but well...
Yeah, nobody let your guard down. First order of business, I think, is giving that building a head of scouting.
I think it would be wise to remember who we're up against as well. If we encounter especially great danger, we should retreat.
Yeah, you're right. Tita, do your best to keep up.